Hey guys, what's up? So I feel like I'm being told to tell a story about what's going on and how funny spirit is. God, unconditional love, frequency, whatever you want to call it, the universe. See. Anyways, so throat chakra. It's like, yo, I'm telling this story. Can you please stop? Okay. I know that I'm supposed to quit smoking. I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes. I smoke this. Okay. So I've known for a while now that I'm supposed to quit because when you're trying to be like your real self, pay attention to what I'm saying on this part. When you're trying to be your core self, you're taking off all the layers of the mask of what you've become over the years, programs, all that. Become your supernatural soul, spirit self that we all really are. But nobody tries to actually be it. But I'm manifesting crazy shit. So it's like I have to do certain things in order to go to the next level on my journey, my manifesting journey, my self-love journey, my healing journey. And if you're smoking, it's not really self-love. So I told Dawson, I know I'm supposed to quit. We're in the car. I was like, I know today. And I'm like, I know I'm supposed to quit smoking. I know I can. I'm not addicted to the nicotine. I'm addicted to the habit of the routine with it. So like when you're bored for whatever reason, like you'll smoke it. Like when I'm bored and I don't have it, like it feels so weird. So it's not like, like after you eat, you smoke, like stuff like that. So like that's what I like about it. So I'm talking to him and I'm like, I know I can quit. I was like, it's not really that hard for me because I'm practicing, but I'm so good at it. Self-discipline and obedience. And I'm so good at it. Like, so good at it. And I know there's other reasons why I'm supposed to be practicing this, but this is like the main thing that is my self-discipline, like proving of God or whatever that I can do it. Anything he wants me to do. Yeah. And I know it has a lot to do with like sex too. Because I have like an addiction to sex. And it's like during this time, it's like I'm not supposed to pay attention to any guys. I'm not supposed to be having sex, which I'm not anyways. So it's not really a problem. Like that's not a problem whatsoever. But I know like it's also like when I do start doing that or whatever, like there's self-discipline of saying no to sex and waiting and stuff like that. So I know it has a lot to do with other things, but if I can conquer this, I can do anything. Anyways, and it's called patience too. So you have to be patient with yourself and you have to be kind to yourself and, all that stuff. So it's like, no, come here. So it's like, if you want to manifest, you have to self discipline your mind, you have to brainwash yourself, you have to be patient for your manifestation to come to like fruition. Like there's a lot. So self-discipline is a huge thing when you're manifesting because you also have to like self-discipline yourself to alchemize your thoughts and your feelings and all that stuff, or you can't. That is 444. Or that number's everywhere, and then I'll listen to things and they're like, if you're seeing 444 everywhere, it's like everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. You have no idea what's going on right now, and that's not the point of the video, so we're not going to go through that. But wow, Bethany. But geez, I know I'm supposed to stop smoking. I know it. It's been like so many signs lately. It's been over the years, but like I know I can do it, especially now. Maybe before it would, no, before it was hard. I used to make my own cigarettes. I had like the real machine where you like cranked it. And one day I'm just like, I can quit. And I had like menthol tubes and menthol tobacco. Oh my God, I'm so into menthol. That's another thing, like why I quit cigarettes. It's like, I don't even have menthol here anymore. Like I remember I was at my friend's house and I was like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I was like, so can I just have one for like the ride? And she's like giving it to me and she's like, if you don't smoke cigarettes, then why do you want one? And I'm like, thank you. And I walked away because like if I ask my neighbors, they're just like, yeah, here. I'm just like, can I have a drag? And they're like, no, you can have a whole cigarette. I'm like, I don't want a whole cigarette. I just want a drag. But I don't even do that anymore. Like I have I have a pack of cigarettes. I have a pack of cigarettes, what the hell, from Jamaica. This is smoking kills and smoking when pregnant harms your baby. Like no Surgeon General, nothing. That's all. But I've never opened it. And it's like, I kind of never opened it because it's like a souvenir. Like I'm not going to smoke it, you know what I mean? But I just don't smoke cigarettes. And I'm talking to Dawson, and I'm like, well, at least I don't do that. And he's like, well, I'd rather you smoke cigarettes than that because that's worse. And I'm like, that's disgusting. I was like, because now I don't smoke cigarettes. So, like, when I'm around somebody that does, it's like gross. And it's just like, no. But it's also worse with this because you'll just do it whenever and you like have to go outside to smoke a cigarette and like, you know what I mean? So, it is kind of like worse. But, anyways, geez. So, I know I'm supposed to smoke cigarettes, okay? And I'm talking to Dustin, and I'm like going around the house, and I'm just like, ugh. I know I had to quit, and I'm like whining and like yelling and like just being like annoyed with it because like I just know, like I need to do it for my self love, myself, healing journey. Because I don't know if I already said this, but it's like if you love yourself, you're not going to put toxins in your body and you're not going to whatever. And I don't know if I said this because I already did another video. Yeah, I messed up on it. And I don't know if I said this, but it has a lot to do with like self-discipline of being able to say no, holding yourself back from doing things that you want to do, obeying, obedience, whatever. And it's like I have a sex addiction, so it's like, I don't know if I already said this, so it's like, that's another thing. I'm not doing anything with anybody, and I'm not dating, I'm not talking to guys, and I know I'm not supposed to be right now. Like, it's supposed to be focusing on taking off all those layers to get to my core being of the supernatural, because that's what we are. And it's like somebody in this world has to fucking do it. Like it's so bad. Like somebody has to do it. And it's me. Apparently, I was chosen for it. But it's because I can do it. I know I can. So it just takes patience and being good to yourself. Like not beating yourself up because you're not where you want to be, because the effort and the milestones of you getting to your achievements, goals are actually what matter more, and a lot of the times we'll complete something and we'll accomplish and succeed in whatever it is we wanted to, and it's like then we're like, okay, now to the next. Like, we don't take the time to be like, damn, like, look how far I've came. Like, look how good I just did. Like, I can't believe it. Like, take a moment. Like, take a couple days and just appreciate yourself. So it's like, nobody does that. So I've been trying to do it more often. But yeah, so it's like whenever I do talk to a guy, yes, I know, or whenever that happens, like I'm not supposed to be like that. And I haven't, even when I met Dan, like even when I met the last person that I was like whatever, I told him I was like I don't want to have sex, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and we didn't. Like we didn't. He actually respected me. Like when he went to go do something, I was like no, I want to wait, and he just left it alone. But then the next morning, like yeah, um, uh, yeah. So, anyways, so I know I'm supposed to smoke cigarettes. So this is how funny it is. I'm talking to Dawson about something completely different, and then I'm like whining again. I'm like, oh, I know I have to quit smoking cigarettes. And oh. So we're in the car. Hold on. We're in the car, and he's like, I'd rather you smoke cigarettes. It's disgusting. He's like, yeah, but that's worse. And he's like, so you rather kill yourself and kill yourself more from smoking that than he's like, I would rather you smoke cigarettes. I'm like, still killing myself doesn't even fucking matter. It's 11:11. Anyways, so I like went off on that, so I didn't really tell it that well when it was funny. I had this is funny. I had a Juul before, not a Juul, but it was like one of those, and it had like the percentage of like the charge on it, like how much you had like as a battery. And I'll go to Dawson in the car, and I'm like, I know it's like, cigarette Juul, whatever thing. And I was like, but isn't this cool how it has that? And what he say was fucking hilarious. He's like, what is it? He's like, I don't care. And then he's like, wait, what is it? And I said, it's the battery, it's a percentage, it shows you the number. And then he goes, oh, so you know how more you're damaging and killing yourself. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess so. Like, it was so much funny. I don't remember what he said, but it was something along those lines. And I was just like, I laughed my ass off. That was so funny. Can you hear him? Oh, he's not doing it anymore. Yeah, don't do. Anyways, I was waiting for it to be 12:28. Anyways, so I'm like, okay. So I saw like a gummy, like like fruit packs, like the little fruit snacks or whatever, little whatever, and it was on the ground, and I'm like, and I just threw it, and like I have a pot filled with like oil, and it went in the oil, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like literally, it was on the ground. I picked it up. I'm whining about having to smoke cigarettes, and I'm just like, fuck this. Boom, and it like literally just landed in the oil, and I'm like, okay. So then later on, I was feeding this one, Poco or whatever his name is, Pogo. I'm babysitting him, and like he loves it. Like I put Lily's stuff in his whatever cage, and I have to get rid of it anyway. So I rather whatever. But look how big he is. He's the same kind as Lily, but look how big. He's fucking enormous. Like he's huge. He's fucking huge. It's nuts how big he is. Like I was scared of him. I was kind of freaked out when I first met him. I'm sorry, but I was. You're just so big. And he has like this little birthmark on his tail. I don't know. I love him. He loves me. It's so cool. But anyways, so I was like feeding him and stuff, and I gave him one of those ceramic, like really expensive, like good lights that heats up. But you don't know when it's on unless you touch it and it's hot or whatever. Because it doesn't light up like a normal other one would. It's a ceramic bulb. So I picked it up earlier because I had to put it on the ground because I had to like do stuff to his cage and his tank, and I was like, oh, because the thing, the cover didn't feel hot, and usually it does, and I don't know how. I don't know if like it really was on, and it just, but there's no way. So it's like maybe I turned it on. I think I did. I must have turned it on like when I found out, went to go do something, and then later on like went to go get him or something. So I'm like touching it later on, and it still didn't. And I was just like, no, I wasn't touching the cover. I was like, I touched the. Can you see? I touched the bulb, and I was like, oh yeah, it's still not working. And then I burned the shit out of my hand, like literally, like burned the shit. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh, it's still on. Like, I just can't believe, like. I love when this shit happens. It's just hilarious. But then I lost it. Like, I knew I'd put it in my purse. Like, I remember putting it specifically in my purse. And I couldn't find it anywhere. It was not in my purse. I took out everything, even the secret compartments. No. So in my car, and I went to go look because I remember where it was, because that's what I put it in my purse, and it wasn't there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I'm like, Spirit probably, because this is what's going to happen. I know this is what's going to happen. Something is going to happen like this. I'm going to be tested once I actually quit. And, like, I'm done and I'm good and I don't need to do the whole self-discipline thing, like, because I don't have any problems doing it. Not doing it. I know that it's going to pop up. I know it because it happens every time and it's a test. It's like, okay, you quit. Now I'm going to do something. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be something that's going to test me. But I don't think it's going to be something simple like my friend be like, hey, like, you know, be around somebody that has it. Because, I don't know, I just don't think it's going to be that simple. I think it's going to be like a big test kind of thing. I don't know. But, so I'm like, oh my God, because I've had shit happen where something's been stolen from me, and all of a sudden I'm looking everywhere in my house for it, and I go back and forth in my room, in my kitchen, in my room, in my kitchen, at my old apartment, and then all of a sudden it was on a paper towel on my on the floor where I was going back. It was I can't that was fucking nuts. Because I went in that spot so many times, and what it was, no way would be on a fucking paper towel on the ground. There's no way. Nobody would do that. No. And it wasn't there. Every fucking time I walked back and forth. Then all of a sudden, I walk in again, and I see this white fucking thing, and I'm like, whoa. Like, what? I was going to tell that story the other day, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should tell it. Because of what everything was and just whatever. I kind of can't tell it. But anyways, so I'm like, they probably took it. So I'm like, fuck it. I was like, I don't have it. I was like, I'm just going to quit. And it's like, as soon as I said that, I was like, wait, I know where it is. And I have, like, on my couch, like, I have a cover, and it's red and black, and it has a little white in it, like roses. And it says love all over it. And it has rings, actually, too. And I went out there, and I'm like, watch this. And I was like, because it blends, you know. So I was like, watch it be on the couch. And I found it. But it was kind of also a test, because it was like right before I found it, I was like, fuck it. I can't find it. I guess I'll just start now. And it's like, oh, yeah. So, Spirit's funny. I'm just going to do this real quick. So I just like picked this up for no reason. It says Vesta Home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And that is true. And obviously, like, if I'm smoking, it's a healthy thing for the occupants. When I first got these, the last one is Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. I was like, Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. And I don't even know if anybody's gonna understand it, but maybe they will eventually. But anyways, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It was so crazy. I was just like, hey, I know her. I wonder how many of these I know. I know her too. I have essential oils for her. Some one of my friends just gave me these. See? This isn't what I know too. Ishtar, boundaries. I just said how you have to say no, and I meant boundaries on yourself. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. You just can't. You can't. Healing. It's so crazy. I love tarot cards. I really do. Oh, guiding children. The Mira. I saw it too. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. That's actually what I want to do. Like, I want to help the next generations so they stop killing everybody over, like, a backpack or whatever. I know her too. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. You can... There's nothing more to say right now. I'm just looking at these. Irene. Okay, guys. I want to do this real quick. Just to see. You don't have to watch this part. Aw, true love. Sacred space. True love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. I know. Ceremony. I know something's coming. And I know that's another reason why I'm supposed to be doing this. I can't believe boundaries came up. That's cool. I just saw this. Fertility. Fairness. I just saw that too. Fertility. Oh, it's Isis. Past life. I love her. She's my girl. Fertility. Vistara. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yeah, it is. And that's why I have to do this. Yep. Oh, jeez, man. And I can do it. I know I can. I've already done it. Express yourself through creative whatever it said activities. Don't back down. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Again, Mother Mary. Have faith. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. That's actually, I've heard that a lot lately. Artemis. All right, one more, because it's really not, hasn't even count. You don't have to watch this part. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Ha ha. Trying to just have one. I just want one. Thank you. It's bodies of water again. Can I have one that I didn't get yet? Oh. Oh, I already did this one. Guiding children. You were good at help. Okay. Sacred space. Already got that one. I didn't get that one yet, but I want it to come out on its own. Home again. And Medicine Woman again. You are a channel of the arts again. Mother Mary again. What? Fertility again. Bright future. Oh, Lakshmi. I can't say her name. I only want one. Don't back down. Didn't do that yet. Okay. Just one spirit. One that I did not get, unless it's like really important. I can't believe I got Mother Mary and fertility again, and the children one. And count to 5. And if that's all they want to give me, that's all they want to give me. Yeah, we're not doing all that. Alright, we'll do this one. I saw this one too. I didn't say it though. Transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Yeah, I know. Yep. I saw this fertility spell. Alright, guys. I'm done. I'm going to bed. I just thought it was funny. Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay. I'm done.